Hello. How are you? Good, because today I'm visiting London virtually and learning the don'ts of visiting London, which is good because knowing me, I would probably do all these things inadvertently.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walt's World, and today we're in London. Yep, there's the Parliament behind me.
Wow.
And today what I have for you are a few don'ts of visiting London.
That is a badass parliament.
Because we always have the things you should do when you go places. Now I'm going to give you the things you don't do when you go to London. And the first thing you don't want to do is don't forget to look right. The biggest thing that gets tourists when they're here is they walk into traffic.
That would be helpful if that's actually painted there on the ground. In all the most popular tourist destinations, I need that. Yeah, I would definitely die. All right, now that I think about it, that would not be looking right. Oh God, my brain is too slow.
Thinking, oh, I look left, then right, then left, and I'll be fine. Wrong. They drive on the other side of the road here, people. So that means the cars will be coming from the right. So look right, and then left, and then right. Otherwise, I hope you didn't forget to get your insurance because, bam, you're gonna get.
Oh, but there's one-way streets, so I have to look left sometimes. Oh gosh, there's no chance I'm making it out alive. At least not, I'll be a pancake by the time I come back.
Right, so that's the first don't. The second don't we have is don't forget to tap out your Oyster card. Look, public transportation in London is expensive. And if you're gonna be
Tap out? Like a bar?
taking the tube a lot, £3 for one ride, that's like $5. That €4 or $5, that's a lot of money. So what you want to do
It sounds pretty cheap to me.
is get an Oyster card, which will make it cheaper to ride.
Even
so it's
cheaper.
Like half price. But the thing is, you tap in to get in, but also you have to tap when you get out. Otherwise, they'll charge you like a super mega fee, like you went out to an airport or something and came back.
Oh, because they don't know how far you went then. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'd be chasing the bus. I forgot to tap out.
And eat up all your money, so don't forget to tap out. The third don't of coming to London is don't think that this is England. London is an international city, and you've got people from all over the world. So you got great Chinese food, you got great American food,
It's like New York City of England. Okay.
great Mexican food.
I mean, I was like, but that is part of England.
You got people from all
Ooh, what are these?
over that work here, live here, have children here. This is a super international city. For me, it's the most international city in Europe with all the different people that come here and mix and stuff and match and have a great
Oh, Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Cool.
time, but also work and live. And the thing is, people come expecting the Downton Abbey kind of England.
So they have like a little Chinatown, like in New York, like in New York City, they have a Chinatown. That's cool.
Britain kind of stuff. London isn't like that. London is a vibrant, modern city of true Europe because of all the people coming from all over Europe to work here. So don't think that it's just England here. It is so much more than that. But don't worry, you can still have
And
your.
don't touch the man on the horse. Don't touch him no matter how drunk you are. I'm telling myself, don't touch the man on the horse.
Your high
And don't touch the horse either. Now that I would have to pound that into my wife's brain.
tea at 4, and you can have your picture in the phone booth and those kind of things, and wave at the Queen and see the changing of the guard. They do have those really
Rest in peace.
good English things, but don't think it's just England here. This is an international city. And that leads to the fourth don't. Don't just eat at the pubs when you come here. Yes, you do need to eat at the pubs, whether you're gonna have a beef burger or you're gonna have a steak and kidney pie or bangers and mash, all these
That looks fantastic.
really typical English foods. But the thing is, London gives you the opportunity to explore. Remember I talked about all those different nationalities here? There's that many nationalities of restaurants as well, and you have fantastic restaurants here in London. And the thing is, this place is expensive. But the difference between expensive and not as expensive and medium price ones aren't that much, so you can actually eat a decent meal, go a little bit higher and have the better version of the meal than other places. So
Here in the US, you definitely want to know before you go. You want to check that Yelp or that Google and see how many money signs are next to it. Tells you how expensive, because some places will blow you away. You might have to end up going back in the kitchen and working to pay off the bill, and then you're a slave. But it would be interesting to try like Chinese food in London. Is Chinese food better in London or Chinese food better in New York City? Or is it just better in China? I'd be more interested in trying traditional, like England food.
there is that. And that kind of goes in with the fifth don't we have is don't expect to go home with a lot of money in your wallet, okay? London is expensive. The hotels, the
Especially after you get pickpocketed, down to zero.
transport I was talking about, some of the museums. I mean, I remember when I went to Madame Tussauds with the conversion rate, it was $50 to go in. That's why I'm never really promoting it very much to go there. And you can really spend a lot of money when you're here, hitting the pubs and getting a beer for £4 or £5. Uh-oh. That's like $7 or $8. It adds up really quick, especially when you got a nice day like today. You're gonna be out with the pubs, having some drinks with your friends or some of the locals you meet here. And just know this is not a cheap experience, so don't expect to go home with a lot.
At least they admit it, but I don't know. I've never seen a sign like this. Guys, in this part of town, you're probably gonna get robbed.
Lot of money. That's why I say for number 6, don't forget about the free stuff. There's a lot of great free museums and free things to do here in London. My favorite, the British Museum. It's free to go. You can see the Rosetta Stone, how they figured out how to read hieroglyphics. You can go see, the sarcophagi of the Egyptian pharaohs. You can see the Greek stuff. You can see all kinds of things from all over the world there. And it's one of the coolest museums you can go to. And whether you're young or old, you will love it. It is just that awesome a museum. But there's not just that. Yes, going and seeing Big Ben and Parliament, just going by like, wow, you have that kind of vacation moment. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. You can't help yourself getting in.
Kids! I need you to put the iPads down and appreciate this. That is a big clock.
Oh, because you walk around here and you see so many
That would be awesome to see Big Ben.
sites that you've seen in movies and all kinds of stuff that it really makes you go, oh, look, there's the globe. Yes, it costs a lot of money to go in, but it's free to look out from the outside. Go watch the changing of the guard in the morning, at Buckingham Palace.
Do they do that every day? Oh, cool. Oh, wow, look at this bridge. This is beautiful.
There's all kinds of cool free stuff, so don't miss out on that because you don't always have to spend a lot, okay? Yes, sometimes it's worth the money. Going to Westminster Abbey and paying to go in there, that is worth the money. Other things might not be. Now, my 7th don't is don't expect to get anywhere on a Sunday morning. This is for my European travelers that are going to be using Ryanair and EasyJet, and they're going to have those early morning flights, like 6 a.m. from Stansted or something like that. Sunday mornings in London, it seems like it's when they're always doing construction on a train track or maintenance on a tube line or things like that. And the tube lines and stuff like that might not be working, or you might not be able to get to the tube to connect.
That would be, oh my gosh, that's exactly what would happen to me. I'd schedule a flight for 8 a.m. Sunday morning, and I'd be trapped.
Next to the train and those kind of things. So if you have a chance, choose a flight later in the day on Sunday to fly out. I'm actually flying out on a Sunday here, and I got a 2:30 flight because I knew if I took that 8 o'clock in the morning flight, I might end up taking a taxi out to Stansted for £100, okay? Now the thing is, if you want, save money in terms of those airports, a lot like TerraVision, there's other kinds of other bus companies that'll go between the airports. They might go from Victoria Station, but you still have to get there, and getting that cab at 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning from from Greenwich to there, that can add up as well and actually cost more than your cheap flight ticket. Okay, so be careful with that. The 8th don't I have is don't mess up with the queuing. Look, Brits and English people in general are very much polite, straightforward people. Your please and thank yous and your sorries. Make sure you bring your manners, but especially when it comes to queuing or forming a line, the Brits love their lines and they follow their lines. And if you get out of line or try to button line or cut in line, ooh, you will suffer the ire of the Brits, okay? Of the Londoners.
I don't want to suffer the ire. No. I want them to like me. As long as it's a clearly defined line, because here in America, that's the thing. A lot of places, the line is like a blur. You don't know who's in it. You don't know, especially at like a fast food place. Who's in the line? Who's waiting? Where's the line? Is there a line?
But make sure you do.
Same with a bar. Wait, at the bar, there's really not much of a line. People are just squeezing in between. You get the skinniest person in the group to go between people's shoulders and go, I need a drink. 2 beers. So it's not like that in London. There's a line. I like that. I like that better.
Mind your P's and Q's, and also the P's and Q's meaning what you say, but also the Q, the line, okay? So those are my don'ts of visiting London. What are some things you recommend that tourists don't do when they are here? Please put in the comment section below so we can have some more don'ts to help out tourists. If you want to learn more, 5 things you love and hate about visiting London, 10 things that'll shock you about London, what you should know before you come to London, I think you get the idea. They're all on our website at waltersworld.com.
Walter's World. Well, go check out Walter's World. Ooh, almost 1 million subs. Good for Walter. You know, and thank you for watching this here video. I hope to see you again soon. I know I will. Maybe not. I mean, I'll be here. I hope you show up. Anyway, thanks for subscribing, and thank you just for watching. And I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.